What is good, everybody, man? I hope the lighting looks better, the coloring looks better. I did buy a light, so I hope it looks better. I'm excited today, man. Just got back from the gym. I know I haven't posted in about a week. I'm having some work stuff going on. I ended up driving down to North Carolina for work, and so I just got back, just been tired, ain't had time to make any videos. We need to get Terry McLaurin signed, and we got whooped against the Patriots. But it's okay, it's preseason, all right? The Commanders content is going to pick up, I promise. But today, I just went to Burlington, you feel me? Now, one of these fragrances I bought like a week ago. And then I don't really like doing videos with one fragrance. I will if I have to, but I prefer to do it in twos or if I'm doing purchases. And then today I just went to Burlington and I'm excited about this one. We got Gulf Orchid Mango Ice. This is the one I just picked up as it's still in the box. And then the other joint that I've had for about a week now is Hawas Black. Now, I love mango. That's why I am so excited for this. Let me see what it's a clone of. I don't think it's God of Fire, because I already have a God of Fire clone, so I'm hoping that's not what this is. Dang, it is God of Fire. Oh man, the only DNA I have two of is Absolute Venice. But I really like it, so hopefully I like this one just as much. You know, I have Skeptre Malachite. Matter of fact, we'll do a comparison to that too while I'm doing this. Dang, I thought it was a different mango fragrance, but I'm not mad though, because I really like God of Fire and I really like mango, so. Decent presentation. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Hawas Black first because I've already worn it, already sprayed it, give my opinions on it. Now we're still gonna pull up the notes, ain't nothing changed. I've had the original Hawas and Ice. I gave both away. I do actually like Ice. I might end up buying it again. I gave it to my friend and we went to the gym and he had it on. And I was like, damn, what's that smell? And he told me what it was. I was like, really? That's what it smelled like on people? That don't smell really good. So I might get Hawas Ice again. Hawas Black, we got bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit, patchouli, cedarwood, jasmine, oak moss, woody notes, and amber. Now I am gonna spray it even though I already know what it smells like. Decent atomizer. I'll be honest. Of course I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little disappointed, right? I thought it was gonna be better than this. Now I don't hate it. It's a fragrance that, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't hate it. There's something I like about it, but I dislike it at the same time. It's hard to explain. Now what I get, it does have an Aventus. I think this is a clone of what, Hachivat, I think? Yeah, Nishane's Hachivat. I know that's supposed to be similar to Creed, so I do get a Creed type smell, but then it just has this super earthiness to it. And again, I'm still learning notes. I think it's the oak moss. I think that's the smell that I'm getting because I've smelled other fragrances that have oak moss in it and I get a little bit of a hint of this. Because that's the only like woody notes, amber, jasmine, cedarwood, patchouli. None of them I feel like create this type of scent. I think it's the oak moss. So it's like a earthy citrus, but it's more earthy to me than citrus. I'm not a big earthy type person. I don't mind it being like an additive to a fragrance, but not the main star. And I feel like in Hawas Black, at least to me, it's the main star of the fragrance more than the citrus. But it smells good in the air. Like people like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those fragrances where it's like sometimes what you like, it'll piss you off because when you wear it, you're like, damn, why everybody don't compliment me? But you may wear something basic as hell or that you don't feel is that good and then the people around you love it, you feel me? Some things smell better in the air than they do on skin. Now in the air, the dry down of it, because it lasts a long time, performance is excellent. The dry down of it is tolerable to me. Like I can wear this to work, right? It's like probably the most not perfect, but like the most perfect situation for me to wear it in is probably to work. Because people are gonna like it. It's not childish. It is masculine. That earthy smell, I think, will really be like a good like professional type wear. So that's probably the only situation I will wear this in. But I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of it. I don't hate it. I might give it away. I might keep it. I'm gonna test it out some because again, there's something about it that I do like, and I think it's the citrusness, the Aventus style that comes out of it a little bit. I think that's what has me holding on to it somewhat, to where I'm not just gonna toss it right now. But it's not, you know, I was hoping for a little bit more. I'll be honest. Now we're gonna go to Mango Ice, and I'm gonna pull up 1 second. So I also have a Maison Alhambra Skeptre Malachite. I know there's other God of Fire clones. Again, I'm not trying to have a bunch of the same DNA clones, you feel me? I just didn't know. I should have looked it up, but it is what it is. So let's go to Mango Ice. Like, is that the only freaking, is God of Fire the only mango fragrance there is? Cause I don't like whatchamacallit by Mind Games. That joint trash to me. Blockade, that joint trash to me. But anyways, let's go to the notes. Summer, spring. All right, so we got mango, lemon, ginger, rhubarb, amber, white flowers, licorice. That's not licorice. I don't know what this word is. Musk, vanilla, caramel, and chestnut. And I'm gonna go to the notes of Skeptre Malachite real quick because they're a little different. I'm pretty sure they're different from what I remember. Yeah, green tangerine, bergamot, black currant, aromatic notes, lavender, spicy notes, jasmine, pink pepper, amber, musk, woody notes, and vetiver. So the notes are different. So I'm hoping maybe they're both a take on it, but they're different enough to where it's not super redundant. Let's test out the atomizer real quick. I like the cap. Little gold crown. Oh, is it pressurized? Okay. I can smell the difference, but I also can tell the similarity. Damn, yeah, they're close. We're gonna let them both settle real quick. Hey, it's supposed to be 2 fragrances. We ended up talking about 3. They are different. I can't tell, like, what. The Skeptre Malachite might be like a tiny bit fresher to me. They are redundant in a sense, but they're different enough to my nose, but it's hard to like explain what the difference is. Let me spray a little bit more. All right, so yeah, I feel like the Skeptre Malachite is a little bit fresher. Maybe the Mango Ice might be a tiny bit juicier. They're really hard to tell the difference. They're very close. Now I would say the Mango Ice is performing a little bit better right now. So the Mango Ice is performing better. I think I'm gonna actually wear both of these two out one day and really try to tell the difference, because I really can't tell it right now, but I like the fragrance because I like God of Fire. You feel me? I can't say whether it's better or not than Skeptre Malachite right now because they do smell very similar. Again, the Skeptre Malachite seems to be a little bit fresher. The Mango Ice seems to be a little bit juicier, but I don't mind either one. You feel me? Like, I don't mind the freshness, but I don't mind the juiciness either. Yeah, slightly juicier, maybe slightly a little bit more depth, but again, that's because the Malachite is a little bit more fresher. It's not that it's really super lacking performance than Mango Ice. They're just going in slightly 2 different directions, but I like both. You feel me? So Mango Ice, I know this is a little bit more newer, so it has more popularity to it. It is a good fragrance. I'm probably gonna wear it tomorrow to the gym, to be honest with you, especially now that I got 2 God of Fire clones. I'm not as pressed to like, all right, I don't want to use this one up too much, but I still like Skeptre Malachite. I don't know why this one isn't talked about more. I don't know if maybe it used to be and I'm just late to it, but I don't really see this one that much. I mainly see Mango Ice and one other joint. I forgot what it's called, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is if you're into fragrances. But anyways, man, I really like Mango Ice. Again, I love the God of Fire DNA. I also like Skeptre Malachite. We just threw another fragrance in there for the hell of it. This is by Maison Alhambra. This is by Golf Orchid. And then Hawas Black, I'm gonna have to spend some more time with it, you feel me? I know it's very popular, but I'm just not, I would only wear it to work, bro. That's the only situation I would wear it in, man. But appreciate y'all, man. I'm sorry I've been rambling a little bit. It was supposed to be about 2 fragrances. We ended up talking about 3, but it is what it is, because I love fragrances. Hey, we play the Bengals. I understand it's preseason, but we can't go out there like we just did. I'm talking about the Commanders, like we just did against the Patriots. I don't care about winning and losing, but we can't be losing by 30. Alright, that makes us look like we ain't got no depth. We understand we ain't played no starters. So some of our starters are gonna play, alright, against the Bengals. And I need to see a little bit more effort. All right? I need to see a little bit more effort before I start giving y'all my time and making whole videos on y'all. Now let's get Terry signed and let's get to it. We out.